જીવિકા એના કામનો બાકી આવાજ નહીં આવે પછી.
Hey everyone. So today
Refresh it.
we're just checking with our team.
So which is
JJFuntime.
check out with our team. Okay. So while he sets up, so guys, for the starting, let's do a little quick warm up. Okay.
Okay.
Let's have some music on.
Okay.
So
we're gonna be starting.
we're gonna be starting soon. Okay. We'll do a quick warm up.
Oh.
Put music on. Okay. So
Let's
quick
just-
warm up.
Oh.
Okay, everything's on.
Okay, Jivika, you do the warm up.
Okay, so some jumping jacks, everyone. Have some jumps. Jump. Jumping jacks. Okay, let's do it quite harder. Some jumping jacks and jumps together. I'm going to do a little spit. Jumping jacks. Jump. Jumping jacks. Jump. Jumping jacks. Jump. 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 Come on, have some enthusiasm.
Yes.
Jumping jacks.
Today it's gonna be an amazing topic. Make time is gonna be the topic. Make
book.
time is gonna be the book.
Okay, so are you guys ready to start?
Hey everybody! So today we are gonna go live. We are already live. So we are gonna be talking on the book Make Time. I've read it twice. She's read it once, and she's starting to read it second time. Look at all the highlights in the book. Look at
Yeah.
all the highlights in the book. Show them.
I've got many highlights, and I've even got highlighters up there. So there are gonna be many topics today
Yes.
in a topic.
Okay.
So let's start. Okay. So firstly, I'm gonna be talking about the authors. So the authors are really nice. Their names are Jake and John. So the Jake and John's both authors have background in technology and design, which they have used to inform the other people. And these two have also worked in the Google team. They both have worked in the Google team.
Yes.
As managers and workers. They both have written this book to help people to save their time. It's like a time management tool, if you get what I mean. So these both, when they're working, they think that this is really wasting their time a lot. And one of them was actually on their phone when their kid was asking them, "Dad, help me, I can't understand this." And one of the author was like busy on his phone on Gmail. And so he was checking
Yes.
his Gmails, scrolling his Gmails, right? So he didn't pay attention, and then he's like, what can I do so I can pay attention to my child?
Yes.
And then he thought, what is wasting my time the most? He said, Gmail, in his mind. Gmail, YouTube, Google search engine, and some other things. So he said, now the most thing that is wasting my time is Gmail. And now you guys won't believe what I'm going to say this, but actually it's even written in the book that he deleted the Gmail app
Yes.
from his mobile phone.
Yes.
Now people will, is he crazy? But no, because Gmail is almost the main thing. The main thing that's actually wasting our time. And then
Yes.
once he did that, he actually got a chance to be more with his family and his friends. Now, okay, so the more about the author, the second author. So once he literally, so there is a little bit about the authors. They really inspired me. Like that guy, when he deleted it, I'm like, how can he? I don't even have the spirit to delete it. Others don't have the spirit, but he got the spirit to delete
Exactly.
the Gmail
That was
app.
crazy when he did that.
And when he was working with the Google team. So that was really impressive. Next, we have some points that we both learned from the Make Time book.
Okay.
So now,
So there were 4 main categories in the Make Time book. It's even in the sections of it. So there are 4 main sections. There is 1, highlight. 2, laser. 3,
so 3 is energize.
energize. And then 4
Is
reflect.
reflect. So these are the 4
Main pillars parts of the book. So I'm gonna be telling you what to do if you want to implement all these 4 main pillars in your life. So actually you can read whichever section you want from each 4 sections.
So the first part in the book is starting with
Highlight.
highlight. And then comes laser. And then comes
Energize, then comes reflect.
reflect. So these are the 4 main pillars of the Make Time book. So Bo, would you like to start out with highlight?
Okay, sure. So actually, I'm going to tell you a thumbs rule for all the books and especially this book. You can choose whichever chapter, whichever main topic you want to read, and you don't have to read the whole book page by page by page by page, which I did the first time I read. But once I read the whole book the first time, page to page, I actually understood. The second time I come to read this, I'm not going to read page by page. I'm going to read which section I want to implement.
So that's what I'm doing. People think when this actually goes to any book.
Yes.
People
She
think
will talk more about how to read a book properly at the ending of this video, this live, so you'll understand.
So people actually think that we should read a book from page to page, not only page to page, but word to word.
True.
But that's actually not true. I've actually also watched this in a video. It actually matters if we read the main points of what
video
we want.
of JJFuntime, right?
Yeah.
So actually, I'm going to be talking about what we're going to be posting near the ending. So make sure to stay tuned if you want to learn more about what we're going to be posting when and how.
Yeah. So it was saying, my brother said that actually when we're reading a book, we think we have to read from word to word. But then he said it's actually not that way. If you want to read about time management, let's say this book, okay? We have to read the parts which we want to read.
Yes.
And now, actually, once we do that, there's also one more thing that I've learned is that when we're reading a book, we have to just read the first 3 lines, the introduction. But it's actually great if we read how to read the book.
Yes.
How to use the book.
Yes.
Because that's how we learn. So now let him talk about the highlight part.
So I'm going to be talking about the first 2 main pillars of the Make Time book. So highlight, there are multiple chapters in highlight. First, the most important part to read is the introduction and how Make Time works. Because these 2 chapters are the most important chapters in this book. Because through these both chapters, you're going to understand what this book is, why they wrote it, and how they want you guys to read this book. So remember to always read those 2 chapters. Then comes highlight. Highlight means what you want to do at this day. So today, what is the most important task you're gonna do that will make you feel like, yes, today was the most successful day of this day?
Like you have accomplished something.
Yes, exactly. Like you have a victory feeling. So that is what the meaning of highlight. Then second is laser. So laser.
Now, bro, I've got a question.
Yes.
What if you have many highlights?
That is a very difficult question. So in this book, they've explained everything point to point. So it's important to read the first chapter of each highlight, laser, every subcategory, every main pillars. You have to read the introduction, so you'll understand what is the importance of this and how to implement. So for the
wow.
highlights, if you have multiple in a day, spread them out in your day. It's even written in the highlight book. I'll talk more about this later when I'm gonna tell you what my 4 main tactics that I use. So
Bro, I've got a question. Can we do like this? When we have so many ideas, when we have so many accomplishments that we want to accomplish, can we write them down and think of the main things that we want to do and then accomplish those?
that is one way. Second way is to use the calendar technique.
Ooh, what is that? Tell us.
So the calendar technique is you can use a Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, or even a handwritten calendar where you block your time. So this is a technique of time management that is included in this book. It's a very core part of the highlight section. So if you want to make yourself feel like you have accomplished something in today, then you want to write that as this hours I'll only spend on that, even if it doesn't take that much time. For example, if you want to write a newsletter to all the people that are following you, this is just an example, not actually, then you can write 1 hour for writing that on Google Calendar. I mainly use that. So even though it might take you to only to write for 30 minutes or only write for 15 minutes, but when you read this book, you find out that time blocking is very important, because then what happens is, because you block your time, you only spend that much time and nothing else. So that half hour, 45 minutes, you'll wander around like, what can I write, what can I write, what can I do, what can I see, oh, what should I do, okay, so this is what my next step is.
Okay, now
So-
I understood what you mean.
Yes. So that is the main point of highlight. Then the second is laser. So laser is like how you're going to implement it, or how to get laser focused. So that is the main wording of laser, how to get laser focused. So there are multiple techniques. I've used all the techniques. I'll tell you which one I think is the best afterwards. So the laser technique, there are multiple, like put your TV aside or make your smartphone home screen play.
Okay, don't tell them right now.
I'm just giving them a hint. So it's like all of these things to
Bro.
make your to make you laser focused. Like you can shut your door, tell them not to disturb your family. If you're working from home, you can tell them not to disturb or do anything like that.
Bro, I've got a question. So, is it also that we can?
Yes, what?
Is it also that we can? Not all the techniques will work on everyone.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, actually, you can choose any technique that works for you. It's best to explore all the techniques. I'll talk more about this in the tactics session that we're going to have near the end. So now, Jivika, would you like to explain the last 2?
Okay, sure. So, let me.
Energize. What are you going to be talking about?
For energize, actually, when doing this, energize is also very important, but we should not spend too much time on that.
Yes. So what is the meaning of energize
So, like, energize means like getting some more energy to do your next work if you have many things.
So, like, is it like the Pomodoro technique, half an hour, 5 minutes?
Yes, like a short break for you
Oh.
to get energized, have a little sleep, have a little nap, to think like you did 8 hours of sleep.
Power nap. So, in energize, isn't it like basically getting ready?
Yeah, it's like basically getting ready. In energize, you can even, because mostly when we had the highlight, we are mostly focused on that. And this energized part, we can even have a little chat with our friends, have a little time with our family.
So, energized means you can do whatever you want in the time,
Except working.
yes. Or you can even do that. It's up
Yeah.
to you guys what you want to do.
But it's very important to have a little short break.
Yes, because then what happens is, isn't your mind disconnected from work?
Yeah.
And then you can calm your mind down, so then you can work better the next time.
Yes, that's basically what I mean.
Oh, wow. So then comes
Okay,
reflect.
Now, reflect, what I mean is when we reflect, now this part we do at the end of the day. Now, why? Because here's how. Because when we reflect at the end of the day, we will reflect whatever we have done in the whole day. We will make sure that we finished our highlight. If not, if we completed half of it, still be proud of yourself that you at least finished some part of it.
Yes.
So, reflect also means when we have to remember all the things, so we can have a little bit of more memory sharpening.
Oh.
And remember to do reflect, like before you sleep or when you have dinner, tell it to your family or friends when you're having dinner, or before you sleep, just think of all the things you did. And so that's reflect.
Okay.
Now, guys, the next thing we're going to be doing is tactics time.
My favorite session, and hopefully your favorite session, because I'm going to be talking a lot in this session.
I
So I'm going to be discussing the main things that I think the Make Time book teaches us. So what I think the book that Make Time teaches us is 4 main things. One, to always explore the techniques so you don't fall into one category. Second is always try to be different. You can combine 2 techniques together, or you can combine multiple techniques and make them one. It's up to you what you do. So basically, the tactics section is when I will tell you the most important tactics that I thought were in this book. Not the most important, but like the ones that I think were nice and which I wish I really implemented, because I've implemented a little. So we'll start off with highlight. So in highlight, I've implemented this very much. The calendar time. Yeah, blocking your calendar. So that means like listing what you've done in the day, and at the end of the day, feel like, was this really important? So that is one that I really think was a very good tactic from highlight section of Make Time.
Bro, actually, whenever I come to our living room, I actually think, why is always the TV in front of us?
Okay,
there any
I'll talk
way?
about that in laser. Okay.
Oh.
So in highlight, that is one important technique that I found. There are multiple, like I told, time blocking. But what the calendar technique I'm saying is when you write what you did in the day. It's not what you are gonna do in the day. It's what you did in the day. So you can even do like 2 different calendars if you want to implement both. That's what I've done. I have one calendar for all my tasks, and then one calendar for what I did. So I use both of them. And then let's move on to the laser. So I remember the question Jivika asked.
Oh, I'm so ready for it.
First, I'm gonna do another.
Oh,
So most of the times when we open our phone and we swipe up to unlock the phone, what we see first is all the social media apps or all the distraction apps.
that's so true.
Yes. So whenever you open your phone, you always want to tap the distractions.
Yes,
That
so
is
true.
wrong. What you should do is add a home page that comes blank.
Ooh.
So you never, ever, ever get distracted.
When you open your smartphone.
Yes. So the second page should have 4 or 5 apps that are important. Third, fourth, fifth, how many pages you want.
Can
But
we
the
even do that on our iPads and laptops?
Yes. So on the no, laptops it's not possible.
No, but we can on the down part, right?
Yeah. No. Because you cannot swipe on that bottom.
Just playing with you.
So so the last wallpaper or the last slide of your phone will be the one with all the distractions, all the things that are not good for you, or everything that is distracting you. So that is one laser technique that I actually myself use, and I make my mom use it, and even my sister's iPad and mine iPad are set like that the home screen is always empty. And we try to limit ourselves from not using mobile apps that much that are distracting. Then is a laser technique. Second laser tactic which Jivika talked about.
Yay, I'm so excited for this.
So most of the time when you enter into a living room, most of the time the setup is always like this, facing forward. Imagine
with the TV.
Yeah, imagine the camera is a TV. Imagine your laptop screen is a TV. Always the setup is gonna be like this. We're never facing each other. We're always looking at the TV screen. That is wrong. There are two ways to finish this. One, you can move the TV screen to the side and have the conversation like this.
No, but then you're facing the TV.
Technically what's gonna happen is nobody is gonna see the TV, because either you can put it that side or wherever you want, but mostly it's gonna be eye to eye contact because the TV is gonna be on the side. So we have to move all the sofas, everything, just to be able to get a clear view. So that is one way. Second way is ditch the TV. Forget about it. Throw it away and get a projector. Yeah, ditch the TV and get the projector.
Oh my god.
Because
Why can't we just keep a painting over there instead?
No, ditch the TV. Ditch it.
Why
And
did you?
It's ditch. So forget about it.
Oh.
So you can buy a projector rather than the TV. Because a projector, you have to set up the white paper, you have to put in a memory chip to get the projector to have everything. You have to do some other setup, you have to put the projector.
Okay, I got it.
So all that setup just to watch TV for 1 hour? Really? So that's why it will stop and get reduced. Then the third technique is,
wait, bro. Can we just do like this? Leave the TV there and we can make the seatings like a meeting place, right?
no. What will happen is the TV will still be in the front.
No, but we'll all be facing this way, right?
No, but then the person who can still see the TV will feel like, why is there so much open space? Can't we just shift the table like this, shift the chair like this, and just sit and watch straight? Because if it is at the side, you have to move the chairs, move the sofas. But when the TV is in the front, you just have to rotate it.
Rotate.
Yeah.
Right?
So this is the normal setup. If you just turn this around, this is the setup of the sofas. If it is like this, but all you'll have to do is just twist the sofa around, and then you'll be facing the TV. But if the TV is at the side and this is the sofa, you can't just turn around, because then what will happen is the person sitting here can't see the TV. So then you'll have to move this out. But then the person sitting here can't see.
God.
So you have to change the whole setup just to see that screen. Understand?
No one will want to.
Yes, exactly. Then comes energize. So in energize, try to spend time with your family. In my time, whenever I have
Just
time,
like I said, right?
yeah, whenever I have time, I just go talk to mom for 5 minutes. I just go talk to Jivika for 5 minutes, or I just play my Rubik's cube for 5 minutes because I just love cubing, or I listen to music, or I just walk around the outside. I just breathe some air or do whatever I want. But in that 5 minutes, I don't do work or focus on work. I forget about it.
It helps us
Schoolwork.
calm.
Sorry, schoolwork. So what happens is the brain calms down. So you won't be like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that. Hello? Jivika, yours is muted.
Hi.
Okay, Jivika.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Bro, can we also do like that in our energized time? Is it also possible we can talk to our friends?
You can do whatever you want in energized time that will calm down your friends. Try not to play games, because then what you're doing is trying to getting stressed to kill that person or getting stressed to achieve this. So try not to play games in energize. You can give yourself half an hour just to play that, but try not to do that.
Bro, is it also like that if you give us too much pressure that we'll be very angry and we can't focus on anything?
Yes, that is also one thing. And remember, try not to be stress free, because if you're stress free,
You're dead.
because there are some good stress and some bad stress. So you want to be bad stress free. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's fine to have some stress, but not extreme.
What do you mean by that? Like when someone's
You're gonna get me more stressed because my brain is already mumbling around. Now, the last section comes, which is reflect.
No. Oh yeah.
Reflect.
I forgot about that.
She forgot about reflecting what she did in the meeting. She forgot to reflect what we talked about in the live. So remember, reflect is the most important part of your day. It's the time, half an hour, 1 hour.
Can't we do it in just an hour? Every hour?
No, that's the thing. You shouldn't be doing that every hour. You should be doing it at the end of the day for half an hour to 1 hour. So remember to free up some time. So in the reflection time, you have to think, did I do something valuable today? Did I invest my time? Did I do something that relates to my highlight? Did I complete my highlight? Or did I do anything wrong? So that is the time when you reflect. Don't reflect every hour, because if you reflect every hour, you don't want to reflect at night because you're already spending too much time. So remember to reflect at the end of the day for half an hour to 1 hour. You can type up a document, you can write it down, you can voice record yourself, you can do whatever you want, but just reflect on what you've done in the whole day. Reflect what you did, what you wanted to do, what you didn't do, or you can even set up a Google document, Google form or Microsoft form, where you just have to fill up all the questions that the book says, like
Every day.
yeah, every day. Like, did you invest your time? What did you do that was related to your goals for the day? What did you do that was related to your highlights? What were you supposed to do? What didn't you do? Did you do more? Did you do less? Or more questions that you want to add? I just listed 7. You can add 10, 20. It's up to you to find that satisfaction level.
Come on, bro.
What?
I just can't wait.
Yes. So I'll hand it over to Jivika. No,
Yes.
no.
Yes. Come on now, give me my stage.
Oh, yeah.
Sit down.
Okay, sure. Take the stage.
So, now you might be wondering what am I going to talk about?
It's not make time.
Keep that book aside. But
But-
I will use it
Yes.
to give you some examples. As in the starting, I said I'm going to tell you how and what to do when reading a book, right? So now here I'm going to be telling you that. So first thing, how you should read a book. And when this part which I'm going to be saying also includes what to do, like basically the same thing, okay?
So she's going to explain everything you need to learn for how to read a book.
About the books.
Yes.
So, how and what to do when reading a book. So, when reading the book, so main thing is how and when. When we're reading the book, we should always remember to highlight the main points. I always keep 2 highlighters with me. Well, my brother keeps 1, but I like to keep 2. Now, you might be wondering, why?
Yeah, I was about to ask you that question.
So the pink highlighter, I use pink and orange. The pink highlighter is for the main points. Not the main points, like things that I think are really important. Like, let's say, this part. These parts I've highlighted in yellow, but I was supposed to highlight it in pink because I didn't have the pink color that time. And the orange I use is to highlight the main parts that I think that was important to me when I was reading. Let's say I liked the batch, the little stop part, so I highlighted in orange.
Aren't they both the same?
No. Because
Repeat what they both are again.
Okay, so this is to highlight the main
Sentences in the subtopic.
yes, and these are for the subtopics that I think that are really important, and when I come back to read the book, I should read them.
So, for example, these topics, if you want to make TV a sometime street, that will be in orange.
Yes,
because that's
I
the
think
main
that's
subtopic.
important.
Okay, because that's the topic. Okay.
So that's one part. And when how to read a book,
We'll talk about that in the next live.
we already said that in the beginning. So guys, now my brother's gonna be telling you guys the next time we are gonna be meeting. And that's gonna be in tomorrow's live.
I'm going to be telling you what we're going to upload, when we're going to upload, and what are the main categories of it. So let's get started. I really respect this book. It's hats off to the 2 creators of this book, 2 authors. They were amazing people. I really love their book. They really inspired me. Hats off to them. Now let's get started. When are we gonna be uploading? We're gonna be uploading every day, one shot, and we're gonna start going live every day. And from tomorrow, we are gonna be posting one video, long form, every day. You can expect the long form content to be from 10 minutes to 30 minutes. The live you can expect to be anytime.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try to do it at 8:30 IST time. We're shifting it earlier. So 8:30 IST time live. A short we're going to be posting every day and long form every day. So the video section, so the long form content, we're going to be posting educational. This channel isn't only for fun. Now we both are learning a lot more things because we are also learning a lot things because AI has also come out. So I'm
Yeah.
learning a lot. Then there are multiple things that we are learning. For example, how to read faster or how to start a YouTube channel. or multiple things, how to use AI. So that is what's going to be taught in the long form content. And in the short form, we're going to be uploading fun videos to show you that it's not always important to be always strict, always serious.
So
You can always be funny. You can always have fun while being strict and serious.
like what we did in the middle.
Yeah.
A little bit of jokes.
Yeah, we're gonna do this in the live. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk. We're gonna engage.
We're even going to do many activities.
Yes. So we're gonna be doing all of this. Short form is gonna be for fun. Live is gonna be for all. And you can expect the live length to be from 15 minutes to half an hour, 45 minutes. And the long form, I already told you. So the long form will be educational.
Okay, yeah, everyone got it. No need
So
to-
I'll just summarize it. Long form, 10 to 30 minutes, educational. Short format will be fun and everything. Then third is live. It will be,
like this.
yeah, 15 to 45 minutes. It will be educational, fun, everything included. So until then, see you guys next time, tomorrow, 8:30.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
And if you want more content like this, please press the bell icon once you subscribe.
Yeah.
We'll,
There's no bell.
there is.
No, it doesn't work for kids channels.
Okay, we'll see about that. So tomorrow 8:30 live, we're gonna post an update about what the topic is gonna be. We're gonna try to be live daily. We're gonna upload daily long form and short form. We're gonna try to do our best and have fun at the same time. So guys, see you next time. Bye.